guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nikki.
My name is David. Welcome back to another day with us.
Today's actually David's birthday, so we're running some errands. David needs to get
some straight razors so I can get all pretty for y'all whenever I'm on camera.
And then later we're gonna be making some meatballs and spaghetti. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make meatballs. In case you've never made meatballs before, I will show you how to do it.
Excited for my favorite dish.
That is a beauty surprise.
Oh, look. Sometimes they do the same thing with people's hair.
And they got the bagless, the small one.
Lots of stuff for the people in the barber community, like my brother and sister-in-law. Okay. We came to get logs in case the power goes out like it did last year. We'll have some firewood. We're just here for that, and I need some makeup wipes. And that's it. I'm gonna go with the off-brand. They're cheaper. This is what we use. I love the way it smells. Getting some gallon waters and a case of fire logs. I'm making some potato and egg tacos. Got one white potato here.
Or you can put in little cubes. However you want your fried potatoes to be for your breakfast taco.
I'm gonna put them in individually so I know that they all lay flat on the pan. Okay, now that the potatoes are in there, you're just gonna want to fry them. Turn it up a little to medium heat and just let them sit there. All right, I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so one of the gifts that I got David for his birthday is this shiatsu back, shoulder, and neck massager with heat. And you can use it in the car, which I don't recommend because it looks like she's sleeping behind the wheel. Office, or while you're laying down.
Feels good.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to try it. All right, back to my potatoes. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on them. Sea salt. I really like to use a lot of pepper on my breakfast potatoes. I'm gonna put a lid on this and then let them steam a little bit so they can get soft on the inside. Now that they're fried on the outside. And I don't have a lid for that. So I'm gonna have to use a lid for a different size pan, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down, let that simmer. Three. Okay, egg is ready when the potatoes are ready. I'm gonna pour my eggs right in there. Eggs are straight. Fold the potatoes right into your eggs, like that. Banderita carb counter wheat tortillas. I think I'm gonna also add some avocado. So my avocado has been it's turned brown a little bit because it's been in the fridge for a while. So I'm just gonna cut the top layer off. Okay, I made that look super disgusting. Okay, now it's green again. No bacon, no problem. You can still make a delicious taco. Delicious. Now let's go see if he likes it. Guacamole, queso fresco. Alright guys, for the second part of the video, I'm going to be making some spaghetti and meatballs, and these are the ingredients you need for the meatballs. I'm using 1 pound of Italian sausage, 1 pound of ground turkey, you need 2 eggs, some breadcrumbs, grated cheese, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. I'll have all of these ingredients and these specific measurements listed down below in the description box. So yep, that's what you need for the meatballs. And this is the sauce I'm going to be using. But before warming the sauce up in the pan, I'm going to saute some mushrooms, onion, and garlic in olive oil, and then I'll add this. And for the spaghetti, I'm using the Simple Truth whole wheat spaghetti. First, I'm going to toss my turkey meat in there. Then I'm going to add my Italian sausage, put 2 eggs, half a cup of breadcrumbs, half a cup of the grated cheese, some garlic powder, black pepper, and some salt. I use my hands and mix all of this up together. You don't want to be too rough on the meat because you don't want the meat to get mushy. Okay, now I'm going to make a little loaf with the meat. And I'm going to put that in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Alright. Be right back. While the meat is setting in the fridge, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my baby bell mushrooms and my white onion. And I'm just using the minced garlic from Goya because I don't have any fresh garlic. So yeah, be right back. My mushrooms and onion are chopped, ready for the sauce. So I'm going to make medium-sized meatballs. Yep. If you can go like this with your meatball and they don't fall apart, that means it's the right consistency. One meatball. Okay, that's 12 meatballs, and we still got a lot left. So I'm going to freeze this. I'm using 12 meatballs for this recipe today. Got my frying pan heating up. Add some olive oil because I'm going to fry these meatballs before putting them in the sauce. I'm going to add onions to it. Add a little bit of garlic as well. And the onion and garlic is just to flavor up the olive oil. Those look so pretty and they smell so good. Okay, so it looks like the pan is heated up enough. Okay, I'm going to cook them for a couple of minutes on each side. They're starting to sizzle, and you don't want to cook them all the way through because they're going to be cooking in the spaghetti sauce as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip them one by one. Turn them over. This smells so good. Oh my goodness, you could smell the Parmesan cheese cooking out. Now I'm going to cook them on that side for a couple minutes and then kind of flip them on the sides. Okay, now it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm going to flip them on the side. I'm going to take my meatballs off of the heat and just place them on this plate here. Okay, so now I am using a different pan. I'm getting a ton of dishes dirty over here. I have some water heating up over here for the pasta that I'm going to boil in a bit. I used this pan to heat up the meatballs because it's the biggest pan that I have, and I'm going to use this pan to make the sauce because this is the pan that I have a lid for. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the olive oil from the meatballs into the pan that I'm using for the sauce. Now that the pan is heated, I'm going to add my onions. Okay, the onion is looking good, so I'm going to add some garlic. This olive oil here is making the onions smell so good. It has like the smell of the sausage and Parmesan cheese. Let that garlic cook down for a little, and then I'll be adding my mushrooms. Mushrooms let out a lot of liquid, so those might take a little while to cook. All right, the garlic has been cooking for a couple minutes. I'm gonna add the mushrooms. So the trick to getting the moisture out of the mushrooms is to cook them on high heat. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And so this is the spaghetti sauce I'm using. I like this brand because it contains less sugar than the other spaghetti sauces. So this is what I'm using. Here we go. I'm gonna put the lid back on and give it a quick shake and add it to the sauce. You don't want your sauce to be too thick anyway, so adding a little liquid doesn't hurt. Kind of makes it a little thinner. It goes a long ways when you add some water to it. Okay, I added some garlic powder to the marinara sauce, and it looks like it's coming to a soft boil. So this is where I'm gonna add my meatballs. Alright, I'm just gonna toss a little bit of sauce on every one of them. Kind of submerge them a little bit. And I'm gonna put a lid on them and let that simmer for about 45 minutes. Okay. I got some water boiling, where it's coming to a boil, and I added some salt to it. So that's salted water, and I'll add my pasta once this is almost ready. And I'm probably gonna use, I'm not gonna use the entire box of pasta. I'll probably use half of a box. And this is how I measure my pasta. That's one serving. One little handful of pasta is one serving. 2 more. 2, 3. Stir that around. I'm gonna also pour a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil will like prevent it from being sticky. All right, guys, the pasta is done, and now I'm going to drain it. Now we're gonna pour the sauce in here. Add some more Parmesan and Romano cheese. Let that set before you serve.